Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today checking out the Marvel Legends King in Black 2-pack, and these two figures are actually what got me back into collecting Marvel Legends. So yeah, stay tuned to the end of the video and hear my final thoughts around these two, and let's get on with the video. So taking a look at the King of Black first. In terms of accessories, there's not a lot. There's one alternative head, as you can see. It's much more of a stern looking face. Really good paint. The eyes look pretty even to me. The head that was on him kind of looks like a vampire. It's quite cool. So we'll chuck this head on. I don't know if I've got that on properly, but yeah, you get the idea. It's quite good articulation. So in terms of, there's a neck joint there, and I don't think I've got that on. There we go. That'll do for now. Neck joint. So some rotation there, which is quite cool. Goes back that way and forward that way. So that neck does have some pivot, which is nice. Arm articulation goes out that far. And you can go out that far. It's a little bit restricted from these armor pieces here. Relatively, it's pretty good articulation, and I'm be surprised to see. I imagine this is a new sculpt because it's quite tall, which I'll show you in comparison to. But also just the detail there looks quite unique to him as a character. So yeah, sorry, tangent again. So I'll try this on. So there's arm articulation there, goes out there, elbows go, so it's double jointed, which is nice. And then there's a wrist pivot, nice. It's got torso articulation, which is quite nice backwards. And forwards. Waist articulation, legs go out that far, but restricted from the dress. And then there's one that way. It's not too bad. It's better that way. As you can see, it's open there. And the knees can bend. As so. Yeah, that's about it. Now, onto the Venom, and my initial thoughts. He's amazing. There's one big downside though, for me at least, is that the wings are very flimsy and they tend to fall off quite easily. So I mean, that is a bummer, but at the end of the day I don't really care anymore, because this is probably one of the best Venom figures I've seen. I wasn't able to grab the movie version. I wasn't really collecting Marvel Legends back then. But damn, this piece has got me back into collecting Marvel Legends again. He's just sick. Great articulation, great attention to detail. So if you've seen the movie Venom figure, this is pretty much what you can expect, except with more comic inspired paint. So there's one of him trying to stand him up straight, which is actually a bit more difficult to do than I had anticipated. There we go. Here we go. Alright, that will do. Kind of looks a bit scary like that. So, as for accessories for Venom, we get his head sculpt there, which is nice. And then we have an alternative head sculpt, which this is really nice too. So there's the new head sculpt. It's very like Toon-esque. It's cool. Really liking their head sculpt. But yeah, this piece is amazing, man. I just love the articulation, especially, which I'll go over now. So in terms of the head, you go up that way, down that way. Arms can go out this far. They got nice double jointed arm movement there. Hands, again, standard ball joint. Lovely. Torso, really good backwards movement there in the torso. Front, even better. So in terms of the waist, so this is quite cool. So the torso, and I'm looking forward to trying out one of the new Spider-Man figures in terms of that one's articulation, but look at this. So it's full swing torso. This is what I want going forward for all action figures. This is great. Amazing. So again, because of that, it's able to look both ways. There's no waist swivel, it's torso swivel, which is amazing. Again, so it's like on a ball joint. That's cool. Really enjoying that. Legs, so you can come out all the way, go forward all the way. There's some knee, double jointed knees. But this is great. Oh, I forgot. He comes with fists as well. That's the only other accessories he comes with, which is fair enough considering the wings probably costed a bit, as they're quite heavy, chunky pieces of plastic. And it's just a shame that these don't slot into, at least my one's, back properly. So I will have to try and remedy that somehow. I've already tried to use a hairdryer on them and it just didn't work. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. So I'll do a little comparison next to Hobgoblin, which I'm super annoyed with. Feet suck, so they don't have the pointed ends, so we can't lock onto his glider. Anyways, that's a discussion for another day again. Overall, yeah, I would very much encourage you to go in and grab the set if you can. The Venom alone has won me over, despite the wings not fitting in terms of the pegs into his back. You know, that's a little gripe of mine, and you know, there's ways I can overcome that, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just happy with the way that, you know, this Venom is. Let me know if this is an issue for other people in terms of the wings, and I imagine it might be because they are quite heavy. Let me know, keen to hear, it's not just me. But again, it's, if I had to rate it out of 10, starting with King in Black, I'd say probably, look, he's a 7. There's nothing wrong with him per se. It's just, yeah, there's not a heck of a lot you can do with him in terms of posing. But he still looks awesome, and I guess no matter what pose you put him into, he's gonna look cool. He's gonna look menacing. And as for Venom, easily 10 out of 10. You know, despite the wings, I love it. It's awesome. You know, the articulation, the alternative head, both of them, you know, both of the heads are 10 out for me. Yeah, maybe there could have been some acid coming out of his mouth with the mouth open, but again, it's not a big thing for me. I think both heads look amazing, and there's, yeah, nothing really I would change. So yeah, would encourage you to go and grab the set if you can. It's pretty much rolling out now to most retailers around the world. Yeah, stay tuned. I will bring in some more figure reviews. We've got some new retro Spider-Man ones coming up soon to go along with this Venom, so there'll be some comparisons, and yeah, stay tuned. Peace.